here. Okay, first combination we're going to do today is 6 combination, Shaolin Kempo Karate combination. Combinations are generally taught to beginners in a narrow horse, feet shoulders width apart, hands at elbow position. I generally put the hands down at the hip position, more in line with the Kung Fu systems. The reason that they do it here is it stretches all the muscles is to the maximum before they contract, allowing for a stronger contraction of a muscle. I don't necessarily do external power generation, so you can do it both ways. So here or here. I do it here. Now all the combinations from about purple belt up are taught more of an advanced version, so you do it from a fighting stance, right? And it doesn't matter to me which way you do it. But first combination is a front kick. So what you're going to do is, as the person comes in, front kick, out and cover. Now how it's generally taught would be chamber the knee, throw the stand, front kick back, step out, cross, cover. Right? So you're now facing the opponent. Okay. Get into the fundamentals of kicking, whether you're going to chamber the knee or not. But basically, punching and kicking, my hand goes from where it is, my foot goes from where it is. I don't go through a chambered motion in reality for fighting. Okay? So, the other thing that you want to think about this is you're learning principles. The most important principle here is you're learning the stop hit. So basically, as the person starts to come in and cross that no man's land, you're going to hit them or kick them before they get in. And with a stop hit, it doesn't matter what I use or what my target is. But for this, get on guard like you're going to punch. And when I tell you to punch, punch. Go ahead, punch. Boom. You're going to kick and cross out. That's 6 combination. Okay? You want to try that a little bit, or no? You want to, well, do you want me to throw some punches at you, and you want to try that, or?
Okay,
or
so I'm working on kicking and crossing over.
And don't really kick me. The trick is if you kick them in the bladder, anywhere below the hip, that will stop their forward momentum. It'll stop them from coming in. Okay? So you get ready, and let me know when you're ready for me to punch.
Okay.
Here it comes. So you would do a front kick. So for the way this is taught, do it with that rear foot. Then you're going to do it with the rear foot, kick, step out, cross, cover. So you're going to end up at about 45-degree angle on where I started. Okay? Are you ready? Cross in front. Okay. Shoot, cross. So, front kick. Boom. Okay. Okay. Ready? You want to keep your hand. Okay. For here we did do that, but I'll go ahead and let you put your hands up on guard. Okay. Ready? Okay. So, it's equally important to practice both sides. So, if you've done the right side, you should always practice the left side. Right? And you can practice with either side forward, either side stance. So it can be a front leg kick or a rear leg kick depending on your stance.
Across the front.
Okay? So, then like I said, the reality is that I can use anything I want to strike. So, when I teach the combination, how I would start is like the guy comes and does the front punch, and you do the technique, right? Boom. No, I'm going to throw the punch, you do the kick. Boom, kick, cover, right? I'll go back. Now, can you do it to the other side?
Try.
Just do it in the air once. Okay, well, we'll work on that. Okay, so I would start with the other stance, and I would come forward and throw the punch. You're going to do the. You're going to come forward. I'm going to throw the punch. You're going to do the kick. Let's start here. Feet to shoulders width. Okay, so this time you're going to go that way, so you're going to kick with the other leg. Okay, so kick. Boom. Right. Okay, so you're going to practice it. So I'm on the left side, good punch.
And then I kick and move the other way.
You're going to kick with the right. If I punch this side, you're going to kick with that foot, and you're going to go over here this time. Okay? Now I'm going to kick, now I'm going to get back feet shoulders width. Now I'm going to punch with the other hand. You're going to kick with your right foot and cross to this side. Okay? So now since we're practicing the stop hit, you can do either one, right? It doesn't really matter how I punch, right? If I punch this, as long as you kick me first and get out of the way, you're fine, right? And, okay, so you can do either one. I'm just going to throw a punch one way or the other, and you kick me, right? We'll throw a punch. Boom, okay. So once we do that, so now I've done punches, but you know, what happens if I kick? So now you get on guard again, or that stands to work fine. So I'm going to throw a kick, so you got to beat me to the kick, right? Well, maybe I'll do it a little differently. Well, you want to kick me,
yeah.
you don't want to kick my leg. Not that you don't want to kick my leg, but okay, but you see what I'm saying? Okay, so if I switch up, you're kicking me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so now we would move our hands up on guard, right, to do that. So that's 6, right? And now, of course, the same thing would work. Let's say that you're going to step in and punch me, and I'm going to do the stop hit. Oh, yeah, I just hit you, and then I move out of the line, right? So with 6, you're going to hit first, then get out of the way. Now we're going to do 7 combination. 7 combination is where you're going to first start talking about positioning, right? So 7 combination, you're going to learn to get out of the way first, then strike. So you're going to slide out of the way, chamber, side kick, and then cross and cover, right? So for example, you're going to step and punch at me when I tell you to. Go ahead and punch. Step out of the way, kick, cross, cover, right? I've moved out of the way. See the idea? So again, throw it again. Now, trick will be, there's more dog stuff. Trick will be, I know that you have to come from your center to mine to really do damage. So basically, I'm going to get out of the way and I'm going to throw my strike out on the line that you've got to cross, right? So again, get ready to punch, then punch. It doesn't really matter what you throw at me. If I'm doing the technique correctly, worst case scenario, we bounce off each other and nobody gets hurt. If I end up doing it correctly, I get the strike and I'm out of the way and I don't get hit myself. Okay? So I'm going to stop down to 6 and 7.